EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
Tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A first down throw for Jackson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
70, 18, 5 in.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That's caught by Harrison right side. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
10 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Here we go, here we go.
17-yard line.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Play action now. Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. From the gun, Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jordan Hurst in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 15.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the Eagles' 41-yard line.
On the play fake, it's no chance at all. He'll go down. Jalen Carter getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. Again, working deep downfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
2nd down, Jackson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down. Jackson now. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 2. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Oh, he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
2nd and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take it back for a loss at 2. And now you find yourself on 3rd down.
3rd and short. Jackson. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown, number 9 for the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson moving to his right. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
The tight end motioning left here. Here's Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A 2-yard loss.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long. Jackson looking to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe He gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
Buffalo Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the
A gain there of 20. It's an Arizona first down. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. This is caught into space at the 45. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Set up. Ready.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Comeback route, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Milton. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to...
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And much more room to run on this one. Pick up of 8, and that'll bring up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. First down and more. field. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
21 yards.
They get 21 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Man in motion is Smith. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 19.
A gain of 24 through the air. Good for an Eagles first down. Now it's Jackson. He'll get that out to Barkley. And the Eagles going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back.
Good blocking, and he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Cardinals 7. To kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go. Ready.
On first down, here's Milton. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. A gain of 48. Give. Here's Benson. He'll be brought down inside the 25. Xavier McKinney up there to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on second down is Milton. To the inside, he's got Harrison. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10.
Just the Eagles. Let's go now.
Throwing is Milton. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Cardinals. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20s before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves. Go!
On play action, here's Milton. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 12.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. It is a big play for the Eagles. It covers 51 yards.
First down, Eagles.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson. Left sideline, that is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On play action, here's Jackson. On the move left. Now he takes off. And he's in. What a try. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get it! Ready!
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to have the Cardinals 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
First down. First
Here we
and
go.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Milton. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
It's now 3rd down.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we can actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
Pioneer.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 1-yard line.
Out of his end zone, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
1st half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway.
On the ready. Liking 18. Ready. Steady.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
45-yard line.
Ready. Go.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And that is going nowhere. A hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
The tackle made.
Well, the defense certainly won that matchup there, Mike. I mean, they really imposed their will. This offensive line has to do a better job. Someone has to win at the point of attack, displace a defender, give somewhere for the back to go.
That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It's a gain of
60,
14 yards.
trap 60, trap 60.
That's good for a Cardinals first
To the air. It's Milton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
32-yard line.
70 Lions.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them so much for a fake. It's a sack. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Tag. Count.
From the gun, here's Milton. A throw on the move is caught. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll go. Here's Milton. That's caught inside. It's complete. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
First and 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ball down to the 16-yard line.
Come on.
And it's 1st and 10. Get out of the gun is Milton. He's going to run it. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Ready up.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Let's go.
Here's Milton. They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
2nd and goal.
Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Hawk 7.
Denty is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point is up and through. And the Cardinals are back to within 7. It's 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
26, Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Quick, ready?
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Sometimes the effectiveness of a blitz is all about when you call it. And in this case, they called it against the perfect play. They're able to send that corner directly into where the running back was designed to go. He takes him down in the backfield for a loss.
On the run to the right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. So that'll bring up fourth down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Trap 50, trap 50. Panther 11.
Milton to the air on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Throwing. Milton. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
DC ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
180.
That's Jones in motion. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Philadelphia.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
DC ready?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A run with Barkley. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Third and long. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That'll be taken in by Barker. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to make it a two-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a two-score advantage.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Mustang 19. 18 Cardinals. Ready?
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Look.
Looking to throw. It's Milton. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Brings up a third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll run. It's Barker. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Once again, it's Barker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock?
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Eagles 38, Cardinals 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go!
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Shot. 70 tip.
Throwing is Milton. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
At the 48-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Cougar 19.
On first down, here's Milton. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Ready, go!
Milton going to look to throw it again. That one hauled in. It's complete. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
To throw, it's Milton. That's caught by Harrison right side. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
13 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jahad Campbell in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
32-yard line.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight.
On second down, here's Milton. Throw on the run is complete. And he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his second touchdown tonight. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll motion the tight end, right. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
from the 31. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson looking to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Cardinals say they have it, and they do. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch, but got to finish the play, and on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge explosion.
And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes. Nolan Smith in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now on 2nd and long.
Steady, steady.
They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. Now he's free at the 35. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
Next the score, Eagles 38, Cardinals 35.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort. Just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they've still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Running from the pistol with Barkley. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Get it. Steady.
The shotgun, a throw from Milton. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
First and 10.
What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Hilton down to throw on first and 10. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
On the set.
Here comes second down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Milton. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
Makes the score Cardinals 42, Eagles 41.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just no...
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
What about this crowd getting even louder before third and 10? In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to win the game. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.